Looking at my company, Drive Deal, a dream come true. Meet Masvo. He's a gentleman who not only loves cars, but loves the idea of falling in love with a car. But he also knows the struggle of finding the perfect one, especially for my focus, which is younger enthusiasts who don't have the opportunity to drive or find any car that they want to drive. So here we see our services. As a young car, we have a little description about me, the company, and what we want to do here. And then below we have 4 listings of vehicles. It gives a little description about their year, their name, their model, their make, their mileage, all of that stuff that kind of gives you a general overview of the car and if you want to drive it. Next, we have a competition. It's Drive Deal on the left, Cars and Mids in the middle, Facebook Marketplace on the right. Drive Deal is free to post. Every car's allowed, and we allow test drives, which is our biggest difference compared to our competitors. And then on the right, we have in the middle, we have Cars and Bids, which is it cost I believe it's $5 to post. Not every car is allowed. They don't allow any car before 1980, and not every vehicle is allowed regardless. They do not allow test drives, which also, if you buy the car and it breaks or you don't like it, you can't return it, and there's nothing like that. We don't allow returns either, but um, it's a no. All of that policy is kind of what we try to go away from. Marketplace free to post. They allow all cars. The test drive is kind of up to the seller themselves, so it's kind of a yes or no. In here we have the revenue model. We have the car owner, and they want to charge 25 to 150 bucks an hour, or 100 to $500 a day. The cost is based off the rarity of the car, original MSRP, and insurance pricing. The owner lists the car on the website and sets the price. The buyer themselves pays said cost previously mentioned. And they also must have a valid driver's license and insurance because we must have you drive the car before you buy it, due to the fact that this is the main deal with Drive Deal, is to give you the opportunity to drive the car you want to buy. The market opportunity, we're going to start locally here in Phoenix. There's about 132,000 cars currently. And then once that kind of takes off, we want to go to the Southwest USA. There's about 3.6 million cars. And then once that kind of gets going from there and that's successful, we'll go to the entire continental United States, where it's about 27 million cars, which gives us a huge market to list our options. Here we have the people, the story. I'm Nicolas Harris. I'm the founder. I'm a fourth-year automotive engineering student. I have a deep interest in cars. I dream someday that I have owned or at least driven all of my dream cars, which is an extensive list. Here we have David Ely in the middle. He's a self-licensed mechanic where he fixes old Ferraris, other vintage vehicles such as Aston Martins or Porsches. He goes to ASU with myself, and we both came up with the idea for Dream Deals. On the right, we have Abdullah. He's our overseer for our finances and our user interface designer. He's a mechanical student at ASU, but I wanted to bring somebody in who wasn't automotive involved, just due to the fact that it gives a different perspective to allow us to continue forward. This is our timeline. In May 25, we want a $5,000 startup fee. And then from August to December 25, we set up our website and we start our progress with a small control group. And then January 26, we expand into different areas of the market nationwide. And then July 2026, we expand our listing even further, but we also want to include higher performance vehicles and release a mobile app to make our experience easier for our users. And then finally, for our closing statements, we have Jeremy Clarkson here in the picture. He says, cars are more than machines. They're alive. And that's the whole thing for automotive enthusiasts, is that we believe cars are more than just 4 tires and steel and a roof. They're living, breathing machines that have emotions and cause emotions. So this is kind of our whole deal here. And then a quote from the right from a customer: Drive Deal has allowed me to achieve my dreams and drive anything I've ever wanted. These are experiences that I will never forget. Hopefully this is what we get from every customer we have. This is our goal, is to give people the opportunity to drive what they want and hopefully experience something they never experienced before, and maybe even potentially continue that experience and buy the car themselves. So that's all I have today. Thank you so much for listening, and hopefully you give us a